Good morning, traders. Richard here, and quick point and figure chart review of Bitcoin. I've got the 1000 by 3 high-low point and figure chart up here, which means that every X and O movement here is $1,000 and a movement from where we are now to the upside to get a trend change for an X in that spot, which means the reversal size is $3,000. So it needs to reverse $3,000 to the upside to start changing this downtrend to an uptrend. So that's the catalyst to watch out for. The minute you see an X to the upside there, that means the trend has changed. But currently, still a downtrend based on a point and figure chart analysis. Recently hit the 76, 75 and 72,000 point and figure downside targets, very close to the 70,000 one. We actually have a couple of 50 points away from that, with another one at 68,000. Now this significant down move here from a point and figure chart perspective, this activated the 39,000 downside targets when we crossed the double bottom sell signal there. So there's a significant risk on this point of figure chart basis that we could hit 39,000. So be aware of that. Keep that in the back of your minds in terms of when you trade Bitcoin. But what we're looking for to signal the end of the current downtrend is an X to the upside, a $3,000 move to the upside. And then we have got the upside target is this resistance zone. So keep an eye out on those levels. Let's take a look at the 1% by 3, which means this is a logarithmic scale chart. And we can see here Bitcoin took out a whole lot of downside targets here, 74,000 and then 71,000, 70,562, with two other further downside targets of 53,938 down here and then 46,000. These are the two downside targets together with 58.9, 58 and 57.8. So there's still some significant downside targets, the high 58s close to 60, and then also in the 40s down there. So there's some significant downside risk in Bitcoin. But now that we've met these three targets here, watch out very closely for a point of figure chart reversal to signal the end of the current trend. So that's the catalyst you're waiting for to see if we're going to get a reversal to the upside in Bitcoin. But then the upside targets would be the trend line resistance zone there. But so far still in bearish territory based on point and figure chart analysis. Just looking at a normal chart where we project some of these point and figure chart targets onto the normal charts, so we can see there's a 64,500. We're 8% away roughly from 64,500 downside target, and then there's a next big target of 42,500. Now, interesting enough, it looks like Bitcoin wants to do a downward continuation pattern. Big move down, consolidation, another big move down. So that would bring us in and around between these two targets. So keep an eye out for 64,500 and 42,500 downside targets on this particular point and figure chart. And the other one we're looking for are 68,000 and 44,000 on this time-based point and figure chart. So keep in mind those downside targets. But so far, hit the targets to the downside, looking out for reversal to the upside, significant risk further down if we don't get a point and figure chart reversal. Until next time, happy point and figure chart trading.